Good morning, guys. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. So let's go straight to our our weekly analysis. So what's really happening on the market? First thing first, we have to check our economic news. What's really happening? Okay, I think it seems like we're not going to have any economic news this week. That it's aggressive, and this is going to be the last. Oh, it's not the last week. It's the third week actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah. So let's see. Monday, which is tomorrow, Tuesday, we don't really have anything. So we don't really have any economic news for now. So on Wednesday we have PMI from US, advanced GDP, unemployment claims on Thursday, and PCE on Friday. So we don't really have much. So if you are new to this channel, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like, share with your friends. And let's see, the week after this one, we're going to have enough. After this coming week, we're going to have enough. I see FOMC or interest rates from the US. I see NFP. Yeah, that's going to be great. That's going to be great. So for just to have some updates here and there, you can also go on your CNBC and check what's really moving the market, right? You can check what's really moving the market. So now let's go on our chart. So remember, today is actually the last day for this special, a yearly VIP signals for only $48. So this ends today. If you don't reserve your spot today, please guys, our normal prices are going to continue like this, and just appreciate that. So just leave it like that, because some people will say, Kenzo, do it 1, 2, 3 until Feb. Yeah, but guys, the information that we offer here is way like it's too much. Ask people that are in the group, they know that we are working. So for those who want to be part of the team on the mentorship site, for those who want to learn and do their own thing at their own time, so we have 12 months. You can scan this QR code. It's only $350, and you can just WhatsApp me if you can. So let's see what's really happening on the market. I will start with DXY. Let's do it like this. DXY, what's really happening? If you can check here, you saw it from the start, and now we see that the market is giving us that sort of a smaller reversal there. We have a very nice breakout. So the question is, will the market continue pushing even lower, or the market respect this area? Let me just zoom closer there, because you already saw that the market is actually downtrending. So we have something like this. So do you think maybe the market will respect this resistance or this support? We don't know. We just have to wait for the market to continue. So if the market gets out of that resistance, it will show that now the dollar is gaining another momentum. But I think this move or this push here, or this breakout move there, it was there because there was some statements about that they're going to cut the rate way too slower than what we thought. So that actually pushed the dollar to the upside, because it seems like the interest rates, they will be higher for quite long. And we know that the market actually likes a lower, or let's say, if maybe we're talking about DXY or the dollar, it likes the higher interest rates because they gain something from that, right? So the more the interest goes up, it means the dollar is going to be stronger for quite some time. And at the end of the day, that is also affecting inflation, right? Inflation means it's also going up. And we saw previously, we have CPI, which was higher, retail sales, which were higher, and also NFP, it was also higher. But it's not really surprising coming from December there. People, they spend more around December. So if you do the math, even if maybe you don't really know much about economics, but you will understand that obviously if you go around the retail sales now, you see that you don't really see enough people like the way we saw them around December. You know, festive season is always crazy. So I think we might see some starting of the pushback from those inflations or CPI numbers. So on DXY, yes, we see a nice breakout, but the question is, will it continue pushing up, or maybe we will see a reversal, or maybe a ranging structure? We will see. There's nothing we can do. So now let's go on USD, ZAR, a dollar, and South African rand. We are still on this nice uptrend. You can see that. Very nice uptrend. Yeah, so you can easily see that the market is still actually on this uptrend. But where we are now, we can say the market is actually on a bit higher or highest area for now. So we're expecting the market to actually go a little bit lower. You can see this area. We have another one there. And we also have this area. So that might be a chance for us to look for a scalping, if maybe you want to scalp it when it's going down. But mostly, I don't really like to go against the trend. So I will just wait for it to reach this area before I send the signal. So for now, we can just relax. For now, let's relax. Let's relax. Let's go on USD. JPY. What's really happening? We can easily see that we had a very nice breakout. The market is pushing to the upside. You can see previously we had a very nice downtrend. The market was actually pushing lower. Very nice. Now we have a very straightforward breakout, but the market actually, we had a buy on top there. Guess what? The market did reverse. We had something like this as a resistance. On top there, we had a buy pending order. I think this is the only trade that went against us last week. I think this is the only trade that went against us last week. We had something like that because I thought maybe the market was going to continue pushing up as we are on an uptrend, but the market reversed. But it seems like it's still going to continue, but we will wait and see what's really happening. But the structure is now making sense. We can say maybe the market will reverse, touch that previous support, or sorry, previous resistance before pushing up. We will see. We don't really have to guess. But now I can say maybe the market wants to create something like that as a very nice uptrend. So if we get it right, mostly just know that mostly when the market breaks out, you're not going to get a proper structure. Mostly the market will just do its thing, and that can be pain sometimes for those who are waiting to take those trades. Now we are on GBPUSD. What's really happening? Quite straightforward. You can see that the market is we're just enjoying this uptrend. Unfortunately, I did miss this nice trade, but just because we missed here, it doesn't really mean we did not really eat. We did smash the other one. So the structure is still quite straightforward. We are on a very nice uptrend, and I still believe that we are going to continue to see the market pushing to the upside as the dollar is losing momentum against GBP. Yes, when we check DXY, it shows that the dollar is gaining some momentum, but we will see if that is going to affect this GBP or Euro USD or other pairs, because the one that is giving up, I think, is only USD JPY is the one that is going in, like it's showing some weakness against the dollar. But when we go on GBP, we are still on a very nice bullish momentum, and I think we're gonna continue like that for quite some time. For now, I think already the market moved away from our support area. So what we can do here is maybe you just want to continue, because just because the market moved away, it's not like we're not going to have some trades going further. No, we're still going to have some trades. So I see something like this, see something like that. I see something like this. So with this, you can easily see that now we are continuing doing what? Now this is an inner trend line. And if you check, it makes sense. So we might end up having something like this, like that. You see, that is something that might happen going further, and we can have something like that. So we can't stop buying, obviously. So it's going to be something like this. I'm not saying it's going to be perfect, but something like that can happen. So you know that when the market comes around this area, we do what? We buy. When it comes here, we do what? We buy. Then it might continue like that until it comes back towards our stronger support area. I hope you see that. Just imagine when you know all these things. Just imagine with all this knowledge. But what I like is since 2017, guys, you just don't wake up and start knowing. Even if you learn today, you're not gonna wake up having all this experience. You see, so you need someone to teach you. And we are here. We're saying that you can learn or be part of the team for only $350 for 12 months. If you split that, if you divide that mentorship for 12 months, you're gonna see that it's cheaper. Let's see, it's like every month you're paying $29 just to learn the information that is going to make you a lot of cash. And yeah, okay, so enough with the mentorship. So let's go on Euro USD. Euro USD actually has been struggling, guys. It's been struggling for quite some time. We've been placing our buy pending orders left and right. Guess what? This thing's not pushing up. So, but what we see here is we are on a very nice structure. We are on a very nice structure. So we are on this level here. You can see that we have let me just zoom this out. You can see that around this area, let's just mark this as 1. This did not really touch nicely, but I will also going to count that because the market won't just respect only one line. Around that zone, for us, it makes sense. So what I see here is the market is actually on our support area and we are ready to shoot, but the market is still struggling. But once that happens, I like the fact that Monday, Tuesday, we don't really have some crazy economic news. So this will give Euro a chance to push the upside as we are on that uptrend. And if you check there, you can easily see that no, the market already is doing some stuff there. If we go, you can see that the market is respecting this support area. So at the end of the day, it means we will see the market continuing pushing the upside. So which means if we get it right, if we get our entries around that level, we will be eating. We will be eaten if the market will continue with this uptrend, and it seems like it's already trying to continue with that trend. So let's push to the next one, which is gold. And we smashed gold. So we smashed gold. So what's really happening on gold? You can easily see that yes, we had an aggressive push, I think Thursday, Friday there, because the dollar was getting stronger. But besides that, we can just go back on our drawing board and say, what do you see? Whether we see an aggressive sell there, but what do you see here? That is a very nice reversal for us to do what? To continue buying. That is a very nice reversal. So we want that. We actually want that. So you can see that we had a buy pending order. It pushed a little bit up. As you know, dollar is very volatile, so it will go down, go up, whatever. Then I told my people to lock that. Obviously, they did smash that. We were already halfway there. So once we say you can lock or reduce your stop loss, then from there, it's on your own. Whether you want to close, whether you want to hold, it's up to you as long as you are eating. So that's what we do in our team. So I think maybe I'll also show the new guys how I send the signals in after this video. So after this analysis. So yes, I'm still very bullish. I'm still very bullish on gold. Maybe on top, above this area, maybe we can have something like that. But for now, what matters most is we are on this uptrend. So I'm expecting to see a nice push to the upside. I'm expecting to see a nice bullish momentum. So let's push to the next one. Let's push the next one. Please don't forget to smash that subscribe button. I think this year 2024, we might reach 15K maybe, or yeah, let's reach 15K, 15,000 subscribers, guys. Just tell your friends to tell their friends that we are doing analysis every day. We don't miss every day. That's a dedication. We are dedicated to help you here like non-stop. I don't think I saw this much on other channels, but anyways, we're not competing with anyone. Let's see what's really happening on US30. US30, you can see that it's a sign of eating. That is a sign of eating, but let me tell you what's really happening. Yes, we were on this. We are still on this uptrend, but this is a bit aggressive. The this uptrend is like seriously aggressive. That's why at the end of the day we saw the market consolidating. The market is consolidating. If you drawn this support earlier before, I think the market was cutting around this level. So that's why we saw the market adjusting. This is an adjustment. And for those who fall for that sell, obviously they are crying because now the market is pushing up. But we know that sometimes the market will create this type of adjustment. And this is something that you're going to learn if you join the mentorship. It's something like this. I think it was something like that. And that it was actually a breakout. But when you know, you don't just jump on the market. So we were waiting for that buy. And I've been solid on that buy. I've been like seriously saying, no, let's wait for that buy. Maybe that might be a reversal. Guess what? Check where our take profit was. And I told my people, guys, we can even get out around this level because already we made enough. So TP, sometimes we can't just hold unnecessarily when we see that we are already in deep profit. So as long as we secured the profit, that is enough. So what's really happening here? I think it was quite straightforward because when you check here, the market was around the same level where we bought before, and that is called support zone or support area or support line. So yes, we did buy that and until the market breaks out. So we will be waiting. Tomorrow maybe the market will be continuing. Remember, this is an uptrend, so which means the market can still continue doing something like that. The market can continue buying like that. Simple as that. So let's push to the next one. Let's push to the next one, which is Nasdaq. You know what? We did smash this one. We had a nice, I will show you. I said I will show you. We had a buy from this level. We had a buy from that level, I think. So yeah, the market did go very nice in our favor. So what's really happening? Let me clear this. I think I was showing my student some of the analysis. So what's really happening here is we are still on that uptrend. Let me just clear this. I think it's too much. It's too much. I can always do that. I can always do this. So let's draw our thing. Let me start around this level. I can start it here. It's fine because this area, it was that time of breakout. So I will start it there. Another one. As we do this is a zone, right? It's a zone. So yeah. Because you know what, sometimes, let me explain this, why I'm doing this two line. It's the same reason when we draw a horizontal one, horizontal supports lines or resistance, we do the thicker one. But when we do the diagonal one, we start to use one line. Why? Why? The market will respect only your line. No, it will still have to be a nice thicker line like that. That's why I use double lines. I think there is this thing of drawing two lines at once. I don't know if it's this. Let me see. Something like that. But I don't really like that. You can also use that to draw your lines if you don't mind. But I like these lines there. I think they're too clean. So, but what do we see here? We see that, yes, the market has been pushing to the upside. I did wait for the market here when the market was retesting there because the market did not really reach our support area. But yes, I knew that we were on this uptrend, a very nice one, but I wasn't going to just give my people to take unnecessary risk. So I did wait for the market to break out this area. Once the market breaks out, guess what? We were on that, and unfortunately enough, we were in the right side of the market. The market did break at that area and we started pushing to the upside. Yes, if you don't know, maybe this was going to this area here was going to intimidate you, but no, we don't really work like that. Remember, the market is uptrending, which means it doesn't really care much about these resistant areas, or this area seems to be going to be some new resistance. Why? Because the market is pushing to the upside. It will respect the support areas. So that's why most likely I don't draw my resistant line, because the market won't respect those. So even now, if I can try to draw that, it's not going to make sense. You can see it's not going to make sense because we also have these areas here. That one is not going to be cool. So I just need to leave it like that. Why? Because the market will be respecting the bottom ones here. You see, the one on the bottom, most likely the market will respect them, unlike our resistance. So that's why it's good, or it's gonna be cleaner to draw our support line only. So after we had that breakout, I was ready to buy, or I was ready to give that signal, and they did smash that. And I think we are still on that bullish. And I did tell someone, and I think, no, on Friday, I told you guys here that you see this area might be quite similar to this area. Once the breakout happens, we might have this push. And if that is going to happen, it means we might still see the market pushing to the upside. And I think also I saw Apple watches back, Apple smartwatches, they are back on the market. Maybe that is something that is pushing the market to the upside, because they were off because of the oxygen sensor, whatever, sorry, blood sensor, whatever, on those smartwatches. So they were suing them about stuff like that. Then they were off the market. Now they are back, and everything is now positive. But beside that, even if you did not really know, as long as you know that the market is on this uptrend, that was everything. That was everything. So knowing what's really happening with the technical, it's also very good. So on S&P 500, S&P, yes, we also see that the market is pushing to the upside. I no longer remember if we have an order, but if we do, it means that we did smash that, because I did not really trade that. You know, I trade only Nasdaq. So the structure is quite straightforward with the one that we saw on Nasdaq, and most likely you can use S&P 500 as your indicator, especially for Nasdaq, because mostly it's very clean. You can see it's very clean. We don't really have all these crazy structures going up and down, and it's a bit slower. So mostly is going to be making, you will see everything is quite clear, you see. So let's check how do I send the signals. Let's see how do I send the signals, because I'm talking about these signals. So let's see. Okay, yeah, you can see on gold, we send a gold signal here. You can see we are on 178 members. So let's see gold. You see gold. Oh, so not gold, sorry. S&P 500, the one that I was talking about it now, it shows that I did send that signal, which means they were eating, obviously. So let's see if maybe I can go back. I see gold also, obviously we were eating. You can see it was pushing to the upside. Which one? Oh, US30 also, you saw it's now breaking above this area. US30 is now around this level, so it means yes, we also eating. The one that we did not really eat, it's Euro USD. It's been playing around that level. I think it's USD JPY or something. So let's see USD JPY. I don't know if I did send that. Oh, it's here. I said buy, but it reversed, but did not really move that much. So Nasdaq, you can see we had a buy pending order. I did not really send the screenshot, but you can see that it's still going up. So most of our signals we were just smashing. So that was very good. So for those who want to be part of the team, if you want to be part of the winning team, I call them winning team because we are 90% of the time, or 85% of the time, we smash. So you can scan this QR code to be part of the team. If you want mentorship to learn from the best, you can scan this QR code and you can get it for 350. So yeah, I think you can see it much better like this. So this $48, I repeat, ends today. So from tomorrow, guys, our prices are going to back to normal. This yearly is $280. Lifetime, $450, because you gain so much from this. So actually all these prices, to me, I think they are way too cheaper, because to stay 6 months, when you paid $150, you can make that within a week, but you will still be here. So think about it. So thank you very much, guys. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like, share with your friends. This is Kenzo. I will see you tomorrow on our daily analysis. Thank you very much. Bye.